but you'll have to get used to it.
Wow, it's just like, yeah, no, this is a thing. Get used to it. I ain't changing for no one. Hello, welcome back, Scrubs. Scrub here, Christian Gamer. We're here for another episode of Triangle Strategy, and first episode we did was we did the tutorial mission, and almost lost, but did pretty well. I mean, better than I did on my own without gameplay. But we're gonna keep going on hard mode until it's too rough, and then I'm like, yeah, let's switch it back to normal, like I don't know what sane people do. We're gonna start out by doing Whiteholme Castle. Whiteholme Castle, home with Glenbrug's royal family. Preparations begin for a grand ceremony to commemorate a new age of harmony between the three nations. Oh wow, yeah. I want to do side quests if we can, and then we'll do the story. You know, why not? Because it takes forever. I don't care. Okay, we can do a little that.
Wherever did
Otto?
my fool brother run off to? I
He's so far away.
explicitly told him I wanted him here when we welcome our guests.
Oh, Franny. Oh, Franny. You always in a
It
ruffle.
would seem Prince Roland shrugged off the king's guard and went on
I
a
like
little
Roland.
excursion, as he's wont to do.
Oh, he even got away from the guards? Like, oh, gosh.
I swear it's as if the boy exists to drive us mad.
He is an embarrassment to our family.
What? No. Okay, maybe technically in this
No
setting,
matter.
yes, but no.
I will see to matters myself.
Ooh, okay. Do it. Is that Roland? It might be Roland. Or it's someone else.
Your honored guests have
Yeah, it's someone
arrived,
else.
Your Highness.
Your Highness. So is this the king, or is it is his brother? It is his brother.
I see new faces among them. I trust you can tell me more, Clarice.
Clarice.
But of course, Your Highness.
Will this actually have interaction with us, or is this literally just
The
side
imposing
story
looking
going
woman
on?
Over there is General Avlora of Esfrost. Her prowess
Avlora.
in battle is such that some say she is the second coming of Groma Ironfist, hero of the Salt Iron War. If the rumors of her strength are true, she is more likely to emerge victorious than any but the Dawnspear himself.
Then the Dawnspear himself. Oh, who's that? So yeah, we're meeting dudes who are pretty cool.
Over there is Minister Exham Marshall of the Holy
Exham
State of
Marshall.
Hyzant.
Okay,
He is the newest appointee to the Saintly Seven.
looks
He's
pretty
been
cool.
placed in charge of the military and diplomatic affairs.
Good.
His rise to prominence nigh unheard of for one so young.
A general of the Grand Duchy and Hyzant's young hope. I imagine this will not be the last I hear of them. I know this man. Sorsley End of Hyzant, yes?
Hyzant. So we're seeing a
Just
lot of
so.
Hyzant.
As you doubtless know,
Which is
he
where
the Holy
Gila
State's
was
Minister
from.
of Salt, a prestigious
At least
position,
originally.
Though it is said he feels threatened by Minister Exham of late.
So even the great monolith that is the Holy State is not immune to internal strife.
Nope. Nope. Who would have thought? Even like a holy
I
church
can
can
see they
have
were
problems
not
with
wrong
strife
to tap
and
you to lead
amongst
the
it.
consortium.
As the officially
You know how
appointed
many?
bookmaker
You know
for
how
the
much
kingdom,
of the
it would not
Bible
do
is all
for him to
about
be
that?
hidden
Like,
in darkness.
there's chunks of that of like just like you know
Highness, Lord
Christians who are
Thalos and
supposed to be
Lady
loving
Erica,
and caring
brother and sister of the
aren't
Archduke.
being loving and caring. It's like wow,
They will be
yeah, that's a
joining the
problem, isn't that?
festivities in Archduke
Dumb.
Gustadolf's stead.
Word has
Okay.
it that Lord Thalos has been appointed Prime Minister, which would make him the second most influential individual in all of Esfrost.
So these are the bad guys, right? Right?
Archduke Gustadolf is said to prize freedom more than anything.
They just
It
their
would
tones,
seem
their
that
color
includes the
tones.
freedom to put
seem
his
pretty.
own family above all.
Mm,
With all due respect, Your Highness, the decisions of another nation are their own.
that's
We take
true.
care not to say anything that might offend our new allies.
Pretty
You need
true.
not remind me, Patriot. I know there is little
Patriot.
to be gained from quarreling with Esfrost's ruling family.
Yes. I feel like this is gonna be it. We're not even gonna get a battle. Maybe we get a battle. They're like, hey, let's do a little battle. Let's see how things
Honored
are.
Guests,
Think so.
I am Franny, Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
Franny.
It is an honor to welcome you to our kingdom.
I don't like that they like called him that.
I can assure you we have spared no effort in preparing for tomorrow's festivities. Let
I.
us ring in this new age of alliance together. Though I imagine some may be too occupied awing us with their prowess in the tourney to enjoy the revelry themselves.
Oh, so the attorney. Oh, I like myself
Allow
attorney.
me to escort you to Whitehome Castle, where the ceremony will take place. Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready now. Take me there. Give me this tournament. Yeah, I actually really do want this tournament. That looks like a battlefield. That's a lot of
Prince
space to
Roland,
fight.
Finally, you return.
Oh, we got a thief. We.
At ease, Huet. I trust all was well in my
Oh,
house.
that's Huet. Okay.
Well enough. Another visit to the Wolfort domain, was it?
Indeed, on minor business.
Oh,
My
this is
apologies
Roland.
for
This
being
isn't even
unannounced.
like the Franny.
Apologies indeed. You know full well that I am under strict orders from your father to accompany you on any excursions outside the castle.
Annie.
I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
I mean, you got whooped last
Besides,
episode, so I
one
don't
would
know
lose
about
sleep
that.
If something happened to me, Father and Franny least of all. Even Cordelia would get along perfectly fine without her brother.
Well,
Okay,
I
so they
would
have a
not.
sister?
Or have you forgotten
Aw.
that you are my one and only sworn liege?
Yeah, that would be a problem. That would be a problem to lose it. It's kind of disrespectful.
Truly, it won't happen again.
Yeah, come on.
I should hope not.
At least don't be a jerk to your
So
retainers.
it's true that you plan to fight in the tourney on the morrow, and alongside House Wolfort, no less.
Is that what we're doing right now?
You-
Or is that about to happen?
His
I
Grace
don't
told
know.
me when he commanded me to keep you out of trouble.
My father knew all along.
Yeah, he did.
And so I have decided to fight at your side. You won't be slipping away on my watch this time.
Good.
As you wish.
Was that it? I was really expecting a battle per, like, even the side quests, but I guess not. Which I'm fine with. Yeah, it does eat up more time, but hey, I mean, it's important. The whole point of, like, this type of game is its story. So, like, yeah. So now all we're doing is trying to get back to Castle from picking up our bride-to-be.
Welcome back, the both of you.
Tacky turned a woman. Don't think I pronounced that right.
Any troubles while we were out?
None to speak of, aside from Eridor here. But what else is new?
Who?
Out with it, Benedict! I heard you were beset by brigands. Is the young lord safe?
Is that Eridor? Is that him? Does he come down? Oh, look at this dude.
Lower your voice. Must you always shout
It's
something?
literally Ulfric from like Octopath. Like it's literally him.
Or can't you see that it was that big mouth of yours that invited trouble in the first place?
Oh,
There is no cause for concern, Eridor.
Eridor.
Besides, I'm not a child anymore.
Mayhap
enough.
not, my lord. But I've known you since you were knee-high to a... never you mind.
Knee high to a what? To a what? Wait, what?
And this must be the young lord's bride-to-be.
Yeah, watch yourself.
I am Frederica. It is a pleasure and honor to meet you all.
And I am Gila, her attendant.
Gila.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Allow
Cool.
me to introduce those in service of House Wolfort.
I'm also just waiting until I see more
This is
portraits of
Eridor,
them because I like the
Master at
portraits. They look really
Arms
good.
and commander of our military forces.
Cool.
You'll be the lady of House Wolfort. No harm will befall you as long as I'm around.
Okay.
And this is Anna.
I'm gonna
my
hold you
right
to that.
hand.
If
Anna.
you require anything, just say the word.
Probably will.
They may not be of my blood, but they are my family just the same. And
Aw.
from this day on,
Aw.
they're your family as well.
Aw, how touching.
I am aware that in all of Glenbrook, House Wolfort is second only to the royal family in power and influence. I will do my best not to disappoint you.
A joyous day this is! The little lord grew up and found himself the perfect bride.
I mean,
Brings a tear to
it
my
seems
eye.
like I didn't find it, okay? It seems like it was kind of arranged, but well.
Sorry, my lady, but you'll have to get used to it.
Wow, it's just like, yeah, no, this is a thing. Get used to it. I ain't changing for no one.
My lord, your father awaits you in his chambers.
All right, that's me or
As
dad
for me,
or daddy.
I must stay and discuss the preparations for tomorrow's festivities with
The
Anna
tourney?
and Eridor.
The tournament? I'm pumped.
Lady Frederica, pray
Just
come
give us
with
the
me.
tournament. That's all I want.
Father is expecting us.
Father is expecting us. Anna and Eridor joined your forces. How cool. Can we actually walk around now? Is that like a thing we could do? Is like actually moving? Anna's aptitudes in battle. Strikes enemies from the shadows. Okay, so we do have a little sneakster. Takes 2 actions in the same turn. Oh. I like that. I mean, that makes sense because she's quick. Can conceal herself from eyes. Oh, man, I think I like thieves. I think I like rogues. Eridor's aptitude in battle shields allies with superb defensive capabilities. Draws at enemies' attacks. Counterattacks when dealt a physical blow by an adjacent enemy. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good.
As you are well aware, there are 2 events of utmost importance to be conducted before Lord Serenella and his bride are wed.
A tournament
The
and
ceremony to commemorate the joint mining venture.
the tournament.
Still
Tournament.
can't believe I'll be seeing the day when we break ground on a new mine right here in Glenbrook. And with the full support of Esfrost and Hyzant, no less.
Are we? Are
You
we?
can thank
I
King
feel like
Regna
we're not
for
going to
that.
get that
It
far.
was by his most wise and generous proposal that the 3 nations of Norzelia now strive toward a common goal.
Yeah, makes sense.
Needless to say, delegates from each nation will be joining in the festivities.
Nice.
From the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, Lord Dragan Esfrost, who is overseeing the technical side of the mining operations. The Holy State of Hyzant will be represented by Minister Lila Viscraft of the Saintly Seven.
One thing I'm excited to see is, like, I don't know the setting of this place yet, so I assume it's still similar to Fire Emblem, to where there's some fantasy stuff. So, like, there's a possibility of a dragon. There's a possibility of, like,
And
demonic
Lord
things. Like,
Simon will serve as
I'm
Gambit's
interested to
senator.
see where
And
they
before
put the line and
Yes?
what we might have to face beyond
Right,
just like,
so,
hey, here's a
after that,
brigand.
It will
Hey,
be House
here's a
Wolfort's
wolf.
responsibility
I'm excited.
to see that our honored guests feel welcome.
Yeah.
Anna, I would trust you safeguarding both Lord Dragan and Minister Lila.
Dragon.
Consider it done.
Okay.
Then once that stuffy ceremony is over, we can get to the real highlight of the day. The tourney!
Yeah! Eridor has a right.
Russian. Just envisioning the greatest warriors from all the realm clashing
See, I
swords.
thought I liked Anna because of her
From
sneakiness, but
Esfrost,
Eridor,
and
I don't know, he just wanted me over. Oh, I'm
And from
ready.
Hyzant, Minister Exhale
Hyzant.
Marshall. I have heard much of his prowess as well.
All right, he's going down.
Then,
I'm.
of course, there's our reigning victor, the pride of Glenbrook, Sir Maxwell the Dawn Spear.
Oh, the Dawn Spear.
Still,
We'll actually get to
I
see
wish him all
the
the
Dawn
best
Spear.
of luck against their hosts. They'll need it to beat House Wolfort.
Oh.
On that matter, there are 2 things I should make clear.
Yeah, please.
Prince Roland has expressed a desire to join the tourney as a member of House Wolfort's contingent.
What a bold choice. He's like, no, I'm not with my family. No.
Why would the boy want to fight with us and not his own arms master?
Because he, I don't know.
Apparently, he originally formally requested to do just that, but King Regna would not allow it.
Oh.
And so he came to the young lord in hopes of finding another way in. Well,
Interesting.
it's more than welcome in my book. The royal
Yeah.
family said we're free to
I
put
like
together
Roland.
our own contingent after all.
And we'll get his retainer, who's also
I
a
reckon
sneaky.
His Majesty would be beside himself with joy if we could deliver a beating to Esfrost and Hyzant.
Doubtless so. Very well. I shall inform the prince that he is welcome in our ranks.
Yeah, he is.
Finally, there
I
is
welcome
the
him.
matter of Lord Simon's health.
What?
Indeed.
Is that the
Sadly,
king?
The lord of the house is in no condition to participate in the
Oh,
tournament.
this is someone else.
Barring some miracle, I anticipate that Lord Serenoa will have to fight in his Lord Father's stead.
Oh, okay. So we are talking about the king. We're talking about the king and how I'm going to have to fight instead. Okay, that makes sense. So that's why, like, the kings are fighting, the lords are, like, in this tournament, and then it's like, I gotta take the place, so I can play. Oh, they're throwing out so much stuff, though, like, of, like, you know, setting of the world, and
Lord
oh,
Simon.
I don't hate it,
I
but
suppose age takes its toll on even the mightiest of men.
even the mighty. Can I see them? I would like to see what they're talking about, the king and whatnot.
So
But,
be
oh
it
well.
then. You can leave watching over the young lord and Prince Roland to me.
All right.
Good. I remind you that while this is a joyous occasion, all of our attendees have their own reasons for coming. Let us not give them an opportunity to catch us unaware.
Oh. Oh. Benedict's like, hey, everybody has an alternative motive. Okay. Okay. Like, oh, that's one way to look at things, Benedict. Jeez. Any side stuff? There should be like a easy way to like just like, hey, can I look? Nope. I guess I press that. I just want to zoom out. Yeah. There's probably nothing. I should just get into this. Yeah. All right. Cool, cool. I've been thinking about this, and like a game I need to play, and we'll play it after this, because obviously we're gonna go through this because I already have so many series going. Oh, that's our daddy. Is Fire
Father,
Emblem Path of Radiance, because I
bring to you
have
my
it on the
betrothed,
GameCube.
The Lady Frederica.
We're gonna play it at some point, but like it made me think of what I was doing recently, which was playing Soul Calibur with my friends.
Frederica of House Esfrost.
And the only time I really played Soul Calibur was as a child, like playing it on the GameCube with like Link, and so I don't know, I had so much memories.
Ho ho, the pleasure is all mine.
So I might have to play some more Soul Calibur. I might have to get it because I don't have it on the GameCube, so I need to just
The
buy it.
Saltiron War would rage on still today.
Oh, okay.
I do not deserve the honor of joining your esteemed family, but I will endeavor to serve you all the same.
So did the war start through like the mining, and that's why it's like, hey, now let's mine together.
You are
I like our
tired
dad.
From your journey, I am sure.
I hope he
Pray
doesn't die
rest
though.
easy tonight.
If this is anywhere similar to a Fire Emblem game,
I believe that in
I
any
don't want him
journey,
to die.
The first step is the most important.
You know what? She's not quite wrong.
I should like to know why you chose to welcome one
Starting the
of
journey
Rosalind's
does
blood,
sometimes take
such
the
as
most
I.
effort. Always about your blood.
Oh, I'd heard you were a strong-willed one.
Let's see what our
Pray
dad says.
Forgive my insolence. And yet, I am set to marry into a mighty house of a foreign nation.
So it's almost as if like
what you wish of
I don't
I
want to
might
say it
live up
because
to your
it's technically like offensive and derogatory, but like I honestly can't think of an other kind, so I'm a bigot. Let's just say that. It's kind of similar to like as if like a gypsy was like a gypsy family was getting married into a really, really high nobility line. It's something like that, I assume, to where it's like the expectation's like, this is outrageous. Why would you do this type thing? I assume
A
something
most
like that.
reasonable request.
But I don't know.
Both of you, listen well.
Yes, Father.
Yes, Father. Yes, Father.
Your marriage was agreed upon by Glenbrook and Esfrost, that the ties between our two nations might be strengthened.
Yes.
To give us more leverage against Hyzant with their monopoly over salt.
I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Precisely. With Glenbrook and Esfrost consolidating their power, Hyzant was left with little choice but to join the alliance.
Okay. You know what? It worked. You know, make sure everybody's part of the
Lady
alliance.
Frederica is indeed the Archduke's sister. At the same time, she is the daughter of a Rosellan concubine.
Interesting.
And House Wolford, for all our military prowess, is no more than a bannerman of the king.
Okay.
If the aim
I mean,
was
I
to
like that,
forge the
but
strongest
also,
bond
yeah.
we could between our two nations,
It would be far more appropriate for my sister, Lady Erica, to wed the Crown Prince of Glenbrook.
Not
just
her.
so, yet neither nation chose that. And do you know why?
No.
So that if relations between our two countries were to take a turn for the worse,
Then
We
they're
could
not
be
stuck
cast away
together.
like pawns.
Yep. Tis the life of this
Such are the
situation.
schemes of those who rule nations.
Wow. Yeah, you know what? That's a fair
understand
reaction
now.
to that. Ugh.
and yet, no matter how impure the
'Cause all you
intentions
feel like
behind
is
this
just a tool.
arrangement may be, I will not bring dishonor to the Wolfort name.
What a boy. What a boy. What a good boy.
Well said, my son. If
I'm
that is
already
your
loving-
decision, then
I'm gonna stop before it keeps going. I'm already loving what this game's like touching on, like this side of things. Like I know, so much media now has like slowly touched on this. Oh, that's not good. No, don't die. You have one job. But I do like them like
Father.
touching on this subject already a little bit more and be
Zeno.
like, yeah, no. It's like, oh,
I am an
but
old
what if
man,
no.
and my
No, you
health
are
is
just being
not what
used.
it once was.
Like yeah,
For this
exactly.
reason and more, I have made my decision.
For what?
As of
To not
this
be in the
day,
tournament?
I abdicate my position as Lord of House Wolford.
So now it's me?
You will serve in my stead from tomorrow forth, my son.
But Father,
Whoa!
I am not ready to.
Yeah, that's a big choice. I mean, I get it. He's like, no, I can't do it. I'm
My
dying.
decision is not made lightly. You have already shown me, with your words and your deeds, that you are more than ready.
So basically, our dad did die. Like, it is basically the trope of our dad dying,
Think
and we have to
always
take
about
over.
What your subjects need from you.
At least he's not dead,
Weigh
though.
your choices carefully, then take action.
I will.
Do
I will,
so,
Father.
And I have no doubt you will make a great lord. And trust in Benedict. He shall serve you as well as he did me.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Instantly, I'm casting him away.
Thank you, Father. I will spare no effort that one day I may be as beloved by our people as you.
Yes. That's all I care
Lady
about.
Frederica,
Is that they'll love
your
me.
fate is not a simple
Not that I
one.
make great
There
choices.
are many who would try to use the both of you as pawns in their own scheme.
Seems like they already have kind of a little bit.
Even so, I hope that you will be there to support my son through it all, as his wife, but also as your own person.
See, I'm waiting for the story to be like, hey, yo, oh, they're about to get married, and then stop, and then like somehow it gets interrupted so that she's not actually our wife. But if the game actually just leans into it and be like, no, she is your wife, and she is going to be like supporting you as a wife and also as her own person, like that would be cool, because we don't really
This is
see that.
House Wolford,
Normally we
the
see like the
treaty
love
and
interest.
the wish of a father.
Yeah, it's always like a bit farther off because it's like that's also part of the journey is getting with that
It was my
person. But
intention from the moment I boarded the ship.
but no, I'm really excited to see that because it seems more natural, more real of this type of setting.
Lord Dragan and Minister Lila have arrived.
Lord Dragan. Yeah, I'm still not sure who's a part of our little
Over
deal or
tonight's
not.
banquet will be my final duty as Lord of the House.
Please,
Tomorrow's
don't kill him
ceremony
off.
will mark
Please.
the beginning of yours, my son.
Please don't kill him off. I don't want him to die.
And
Like, this
after that
works.
will be your wedding.
I want him to be alive.
Rest well tonight, both of you, for busy days lie ahead.
There's so much time in between to where, like, our wedding could get pushed off, and I don't like that. I don't, because I really want this to work. A young Hawksaur is completed. Okay, that wasn't actually too long. It just mostly took forever because, like, that would have been about an hour if I had done, like, normal and not hard. Cool. Because if we can get into a rhythm of almost a chapter of video, that would be kind of good. It'd be kind of swell. Okay, we got some mines.
Years after the salt iron raged across Norzelia, a vein of precious minerals was unearthed in the kingdom of Glenbrook. From east to west, joy swept the land.
Nice.
United at last in common cause, the kingdom of Glenbrook, the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, and the holy state of Hyzant endeavored to wrest this bounty from the earth, with each nation providing expertise and resources.
So yeah, that's what we fought over last time, was like over like materials and stuff like that. Which makes sense because that's like a real thing that like nations fight over. Oh, tournament time?
One after another, dignitaries from each nation arrive in Glenbrook to solidify
Cool.
this accord and toast to its success. The first step on the road to peace.
You know what's one thing I didn't realize is gonna happen? Our map's gonna get bigger. I like didn't really think about that.
Inheriting the title of Lord Wolffort from his father Simon.
That's
he
us.
must decide what
Simon, the
foundation
digger.
he would lay for this new era.
Okay. Chapter 2. The two arms, brave warriors. Why are they coming up here? Is this the banquet or? I thought we were joining everybody, but I guess not. Yeah, we're gonna have the banquet first.
To Castle Wolffort, Minister Lila. Allow me to express my gratitude to the Holy State. Were it not for your nation's generous efforts, this venture would never have come to fruition.
Yeah, I'm really interested about the Holy State.
You are too kind, Lord Simon.
Are thou
You too
really
have served an
thou
invaluable
holy?
role in this. Though I must admit, the news of the union between your son and Lady Frederica came as quite the surprise.
Good.
None in Hyzant considered that a bannerman of Glenbrook would join with the ruling family of Esfrost.
Good.
I hear that Lady
Keep you on your
Frederica
toes.
is the Archduke's half-sister. I
Half.
must ask, how did this arrangement come to be?
Whoa.
Your
All right.
curiosity
One thing at
is
a time.
only natural. This union was promised during the war, an arrangement made with the previous Archduke. Truth be told, I am surprised one as well informed as yourself did not already know.
Hmm.
And this is your son, as I recall.
Serenor
Yeah.
Wolffort, at your service, Minister.
And I am Frederica Esfrost.
My son still has much to learn, but I believe this marriage will herald a bright future for us all. For today,
We hope
I
so.
intend to step down and leave House Wolffort in Serenoa's capable hands.
Yeah.
You're abdicating your position?
Mhm.
Surprising news comes in pairs, I see. Nonetheless, I am happy for you both.
Thank you. I hope you guys
imagine
actually
the
are.
lords and ladies at tonight's banquet will take great interest in the new Lord Wolffort, as will I.
I'm literally just waiting for somebody to assassinate our dad, and I'm like
Great. Go easy on the boy.
hoping it doesn't happen.
I hear that young Lord
Yeah, I
Dragan
just started.
Esfrost shall
Give me a
also be
break.
in attendance.
Yes,
Indeed.
this is true.
He has been appointed to oversee operations at the Grand Norzelian mines. I understand his star in Esfrost has seen a meteoric rise.
Good.
I'm still pretty sure Aspharod is gonna be like the villains, right?
He means to use to blast the tunnels.
I mean, I'm fine with being
As a
wrong,
fellow
but
scholar of sorts, if in a different field, I am
Imagine
always
if it's the
curious to
Holy
learn how
State.
Great discoveries are made.
what's up?
He should have arrived by now. Has anyone seen him?
What has
Dragan's
happened?
gone to see the city. He
Something
was
has
halfway
happened.
there before the gangplank landed on the docks.
Something's gonna happen. We're gonna
He's your
get our
cousin,
battle.
yes. I see we share an innate curiosity for new places.
The banquet will begin soon. I shall seek him out and escort him there.
We're gonna run into some
Very
more
good.
bandits or something.
Though I will host
Or
tonight's
fight him.
festivities, I want you to act as if you're already Lord of the House.
Imagine if we
Our
fought
guests are the
him.
most esteemed personages
The one dude
of
we're
their
running
respective
into.
nations.
I think we're gonna
They are
like
not
help
your
him,
friends.
and then yeah, it's gonna be
course,
like banned or something. Which I'm fine with. I'm really digging the music. Feels good. Feels good. Lord Dragon could be anywhere. I suppose this is a good opportunity as any to speak. This is a good time as any to learn how to walk in the world. Exploration. The flow of the game comprises multiple phases in addition to story scenes and battles. There's also be an exploration phase. In this phase, you may move freely about areas to gather information from the people around you, obtain items, review mechanisms and terrain features that may serve you in battle and more. Move around, run, dash. To end the exploration phase, continue with the story by pressing the plus button. Oh. So that will just end it? No. This is Benedict. I sense you have some quiet question regarding the joint mining venture. Allow me to enlighten you. Yeah, I am curious about it. Combining the expertise and manpower of Norzilia's three nations, this mine will unearth the newly discovered vein of iron. We hope this will prove beneficial for all parties, providing wealth and prosperity in equal measure. It is said Lord Dragon's knowledge of ironwork is peerless. I couldn't think of no more Okay, I don't want to talk to too many. I mean, I do want to, but we're not going to. Okay, because I want to honestly get into battle if we have that right now. I could just go in and do this. Look at that. I found a book. Oh, I should have read that. We got King Great my Lord, hide and seek. All right. So yeah, the one with the question marks I should probably check. I thought there was like a little shiny down there, but I guess it was the water. We got recovery pellet. We're good. We're gonna need that. And I can sprint. I can just okay. So some of our dudes are just here. They're out and about. Are they helping me search? They might be actually. We're playing hide and seek till Dad comes home. I need to find a place to hide and quick. All right. Oh, take care not to hurt yourself. Your father wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. One of my favorite games. Barrels were always my favorite place to hide. It takes a clever mind to hide. Perhaps you could use that cleverness to help your father when you're older. What are these choices? Yeah, I think I would honestly just say like something like that. Like a part of me would be like, don't be careful, but also like I grew up on like in the boonies out in like on a farm. So it's like, yeah, no, this is what kids do. They do stuff like this. So I'd probably do this. I'd be like, hey, yo, I remember doing this as a child. Barrels, I would have never thought of that, my lord. They'll never find me now. I speak from experience. They won't. However, there may be even better hiding places to be found around town. You're right, my lord. I'll find a hiding place no one's ever thought of before. I caused a problem. All right. It's just like him to gallant off with the nary a word or farewell. Still, I suppose this is a chance to become acquainted with my future home. How would you describe your town, Serenora? I don't know. How would I? To know a town, you must take time to relish her company. That's what Eridor told me, and perhaps her more colorful words. It is the port at the center of commerce, a town built on taxes, but not at the expense of fair trade. Wolfort is nestled safely behind the castle walls. It is a town at peace and sets an example for the rest of the kingdom. I would probably honestly say something more along the lines of that. Like, hey, yo, I mean, you gotta be in the town to know it. But also, like, I don't know, so these kind of just don't sound cool. They're like, oh yeah, this place is taxes, I haven't known Eridor for long, but those words are undeniably his. Perhaps I ought to take a page out of this book. I've done regrettably little relishing since I arrived. You need to put yourself into Rica. Time is something we do not lack. Once matters have settled, I will give you a tour of Wolfort myself. Thank you, sir. I much look forward to that. You have given me much to consider. All right. Cool. Rad. Do we have time to start a battle? I don't want to get in the middle of a battle and then stop, but you obviously look like a dude. Like, you look like someone somewhat important. Fine, let's talk to you. In future, we'll talk to more people, yada yada. Do more exploring. This town is prosperous, and its people have faith in their Lord. I'm really impressed with achievement by my experience. You are too kind, Lord Dragon. Oh, that's me. My apologies, but you are? The apologies should be mine. I was there no Wolford. I just imagine all of them talk like this. I've come to remind you to return to the castle before the banquet begins. Certain parties were quite insistent. Oh, of course, I appreciate the consideration. I would like to explore town a while longer, but rest assured I shall be punctual on my rifle. Oh. Cool. Oh, yeah, don't have to do the little start button. Also, yeah, I found that. All right, let's press start. And exploration. Interesting. The banquet will begin soon. Lord Dragon and I had best not arrive late. We might have time for a battle if we have it at the banquet. Is a fight going to happen here? I would have thought it would have happened before, but I guess
not.
not.
Thank you for your hospitality today, Lord Serenoa.
Think nothing of it. Did you enjoy the city, Lord
It's what
Dragan?
we do.
Quite. Its people are full of life and love for their lord.
Thank you.
That says all I need to know about House Wolfort.
You honor us with your words.
I am only being
What do you
frank.
mean by that?
Frederica is the sister of the Archduke, after all, and my cousin besides. I would
Okay.
not see her marry into an unworthy house. Suffice to say, my expectations were exceeded.
It's fair. It's fair.
I've heard much of your ingenious contributions to the mining efforts. I sense prosperous days are ahead of us.
I sense
As do
prosperous
I.
days. Definitely not war.
Enter into an age unfettered by war.
Ah.
With Esfrost's iron, Hyzant's salt, and Glenbrook's mediation, there is no limit to what we can achieve.
Unless somebody doesn't
We
like the
must regard
mediation.
each other as equals and forge mutually beneficial relationships.
I sense skepticism in your words, Lord Dragan.
I wonder
Do you
why.
mean to imply our relations are not already mutually beneficial?
Oh, fighting words.
I
Fighting
need not
words.
imply anything. The salt tax you claim makes my case more than clear.
Bold words from one so young. Is that how peers speak to one another?
Oh my gosh.
Perhaps
And
the young
so it
ones,
begins.
yes. What do you think, Lord Serenoa?
Oh no! Don't don't bring me into this situation.
Dissatisfaction with the salt tax was one cause of the war, was it not?
Oh my gosh! I definitely thought it was gonna give us a choice in the matter and be like,
Salt is a divine boon.
pick your choice.
A gift from the goddess to her true believers. This is the foundation of the teachings that guide us in Hyzant. By allying with Esfrost, do you mean to gainsay our most fundamental beliefs?
Oh my gosh!
Of course not, Minister. We understand that the source is Norzelia's sole supply of salt. And we would not deny that it is the Holy State's right to harvest and tax it as you see fit.
Thank
Yeah,
you for
it
acknowledging
is fair.
that.
It's,
Though
it
strikes me
was
that your words are
partially what
measured.
started the war.
You
So
needn't
that's
be
all.
so
It's just like, you
non-committal,
know.
Lord Serenoa. It is only
Non-committal.
reasonable that the three of us have differing opinions on the matter.
That's my life. Non-commit. Okay, I do commit to a lot of things, but like when it is something like this, I do like. Well, I mean, they're both
However,
kind of fair.
that is
Like,
all the more reason for us to
Oh,
be open
gosh.
to frank discussion.
true, true. Now do I get my dialogue choice?
Honored
No. All
guests,
right.
Pray forgive my son.
He's new.
We of House Wolfort are but simple warriors. I'm afraid matters of finance and politics do not come to us naturally.
Yet.
This, however,
Yet.
I
We'll
can
see. I
say.
guess it'll turn.
We will fight injustice and tyranny wheresoever it may be.
Yeah.
Of course, we do not enjoy conflict. Still,
Definitely
we will
not.
not hesitate to defend our land and our people should the need arise.
Yeah,
No
so
matter
watch
how
yourself.
mighty the threat, we will fight for home and kingdom.
You hear that, Dragon?
Yes, Lord Simone. Of that we are keenly aware.
Mm-hmm.
I
Watch yourself.
apologize if
We'll
I spoke
fight,
out of
even
turn.
if it's a bad
But
battle
the
to
fact
fight. We'll
remains that
fight
as
it.
every winter passes, the tension between our nations grows. and salt is the cause.
Oh my
The common
gosh.
folk have all but forgotten its taste. I simply want to ease their suffering.
That sucks.
The ministry I oversee is committed to the preservation of life. I personally believe that salt should not be a luxury reserved for the privileged few.
Cool.
All those who live require it, not just those lucky enough to be born within the borders of our holy state.
Cool, cool.
You agree with me then?
Kind of,
How
yeah.
I feel matters little. In Hyzant, the word of the goddess, as conveyed to us from the lips of the Hierophant, is absolute. But perhaps this
Is that
joint
where we're
mining
gonna find the
venture of
problem?
yours may lead to the change you seek.
Good, good. Glad to hear
Indeed,
that.
We must set our gazes to the future. All of us. I expect you will be the ones to usher us into a new era.
Yes, Father.
Maybe one without war. The narrator comes in again, be like, and then not long were they unexpecting that war was about to happen. It was like, oh. We got our hopes up and everything. All right, so we have another side quest. All right. Yeah, side stories. The children of the crowd speak of their father, King Regino. All right, we'll do this. And then that'll probably be it for this episode. No fighting, just story. But hey,
spoke not a single
that's
word
okay.
to me today. Before long, I fear I might forget the sound of his voice.
Oh gosh. Oh no, trouble
Please,
teens.
sister, you weep and wail like a common girl. Show some composure.
Oh my gosh.
Father has a kingdom to rule, a kingdom engaged in a historic endeavor. He has more important duties than to pamper a spoiled child.
I mean, yes, but also it's not just pampering. But also, like, it's like, yes,
Speak
but
as if
also.
Father's duties include anything more than licking the boots of these dignitaries. It is
Got him.
inconceivable he cannot spare the time to break bread with his daughter.
You
Yeah.
speak out of insolence and ignorance, Roland.
Probably.
I speak only the truth.
Probably.
He leaves all the cumbersome tasks to the Wolforts and Minister Patria.
Well, okay, you are a little bit biased,
To be
though.
obeyed.
And
That's
what of
also
his
true.
subjects? Do they exist simply to bring him glory? To take the blame for his failures?
They are
No.
to serve as he sees fit.
Also true.
The hell they are.
Believe as you wish. Speaking of his subjects, it appears lordship of House Wolfort will be passed down to young Serenoa.
What?
Oh,
How
Roland didn't know
fortunate
that?
for you to have a friend
I guess
in
many
the new
don't.
lord. Best not take loyalty for granted, however. House Wolfort is obedient enough for now, but that can change as quickly as the wind.
Just you
Use them
wait,
well
baby.
when you can, but be ready to bring down your
Use them
fist if
well.
they dare to rise above their station.
I mean,
Speak of
yeah,
them like
kind of.
lapdogs. They're not servants. They're my friends.
True. Also
Do you
true.
really think to lead with such a soft heart? You are not fit to wear the royal signet.
Oh, stop this fighting at once. You frighten me.
You frightened me.
Enough of this.
They have fair points.
Brother.
To train with Sir Maxwell. I would clear my head.
I would
There's a
love to see
tourney on
who
the
Sir
morrow,
Maxwell
after
is. Yeah, get some training in. Do it.
Brother.
Brother! Why do you sound like that? Oh, we get. Oh, so that's Sir Maxwell.
Yield.
Is that the Dawn Spear? Sir Maxwell the Dawn Spear? The one I've heard so much about?
Your spear wavers, my prince.
Masked
Something weighs
man.
on your mind.
Yeah.
I've always been able to see
How,
through me.
how should a king rule?
It's, no
It's a very
great
easy
feat.
topic,
Your
isn't it?
heart lies ever on your sleeve.
Definitely not complicated.
Do I hear disapproval in your voice?
Not exactly, my prince. It can be a weakness, yes, but it can also be your strength.
Yep.
After all,
Yep, yep.
sometimes a direct strike is most effective at piercing a formidable defense.
I will take those words to heart, Sir Maxwell. Thank you for today.
The pleasure was mine. I expect a good fight from you tomorrow. In the final match, no doubt.
Oh.
I take the field with House Wolf.
Is it gonna be a lot of one-on-ones?
Together, I have no doubt we can emerge triumphant.
Probably not. That'd be kind of
that
cool
would
though.
explain your improvement. Young Serenoa is a worthy training partner.
Yes,
Even
I
so,
am.
I have no doubt you've held your own against him. Tomorrow you shall show the realm what I already know. That you are a warrior worthy of your family's legacy.
Cool. So we have somebody that believes in Roland. That's you know, you love to see it. Unless he becomes a betrayer.
Sometimes I wish I wasn't a prince. Sometimes I wish I'd been born your son instead.
Surely you jest, Your Highness.
Oh.
Your father is a great king, and an even greater man. It is an honor to serve him as I do.
Apologies. I forget myself. I must have taken quite a blow. Anyhow, I
Sure
suppose
you
I
did.
should rest till tomorrow.
Sure you did. Mm-hmm.
Be well, Sir Maxwell.
Please don't betray us.
It cannot be easy being the youngest prince. To have others expect nothing from you, yet still shake their heads in disapproval. But you can rise above this, my prince. Seize your chance and lay everyone's doubts to rest once and for all.
Is he a villain? Is he a villain? Someone tell me. I don't know. Ugh. Alright, so now we got this. The banquet ends without incident and everyone breathes a sigh of relief. Dragon, however, has something on his mind. Eesh. What does this guy want? What does this guy want? He's like, fight me. Please, fight me.
Now that's what I call a feast. You've landed quite the catch, Frederica. He is a good man. I can see
Dragon,
in
you're
his
drunk.
eyes.
Go home.
You are too kind, Lord Dragan.
And too drunk.
And humble as well. Are you impressed as I, Frederica?
I can tell that your heart is pure and gentle, my lord.
Lady Frederica,
And your mind is
Forgive me
wrecked
if I caused
by the
offense.
drink.
I thought only to return your sincerity and kind.
no apologies are needed. I am happy to meet your approval.
Weird.
Thank you, my lord.
Oh, they're falling in love. Or they're not. I don't know.
Words come so easily to the both of you. A perfect match.
Dragon,
Forgive
get
my
out of here. You're drunk.
curiosity. What sort of life did Lady Frederica lead in Esfrost?
Just ask her.
Her life? Truth be told, my dear Serenoa, not a pleasant one. Those
Let's
of
learn.
Rosellan blood are looked down upon in Esfrost, even if they are the daughter of the Archduke's concubine.
Tends to be the
Kustadol's
situation.
full siblings are the worst of the lot. They have not a shred of human compassion between them. They cruelly bully the girl endlessly, regardless of time or place.
Is this...
True? Of course it is. I know Frederica's suffering all too well. My own
Why?
father lived ever in the shadow of his elder brother, the former Archduke. Our house, too, is met with sneers by those who consider themselves outbetters.
Okay, so Dragon's gonna be on our side.
No more.
he's definitely not
shall
gonna be one of
show
the bad
all those
ones.
Simpering fops that it is not birth that makes greatness, but deeds.
I mean, he could be the
So
villain, but I don't think
my
he is.
due research at the archives, that my grand invention shall blast our way forward.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you make stuff. You're a
Please.
crafter.
I believe you've had enough to drink.
You think?
You can hardly blame me for availing myself of Glenbrook's finest libations, brought by
Libations?
traders from the realm over. Each cask more exotic than the last. Why, to not partake would be an affront to our newfound allies.
It'd be disrespectful. Oh, I gotta do it.
Just make sure your head is clear for tomorrow. Or have you forgotten you're meant to be representing your nation?
He's all hungover trying to fight.
Yes,
Oh, that
a
sounds
ceremony
terrible.
To usher in a new age of harmony and prosperity. I am too young to have known the wars, so I see our three nations joining hands more as a matter of expedience.
Cool. Sure.
But what of you, my kin-to-be? How do you see our grand cooperative venture?
Let me pick up the remote and pick a decision. Oh, you knew it. All right. Here's the first step towards true harmony among the three nations. I welcome it. It will benefit all nations involved. I see nothing wrong with that. It's impossible to understand each nation's motivations. I can't say whether this bodes well. I mean, yeah. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is it. It's the first step towards true harmony among the three nations. I welcome it. Yeah. Sure. Until we get wrecked.
It is the first step towards true harmony among our three nations. I welcome it.
The last one's very much like, yeah. No, this could go bad.
I admire your optimism. Even
I do too.
if I cannot say I share it.
That's
I
fair.
know that old grudges die hard. Still, I choose to believe we can overcome our differences.
Truly, a kind-hearted soul you are.
Oh, thanks.
And people are ever eager to follow a kind heart over a wicked one.
True.
Yes, I suspect it shall be your strength going forward.
Cool. I'll lean into it. I'll put my stats into heart.
In any event, it is always good to have another perspective on matters. Let
Very
me
true.
tell you what I believe.
I didn't ask, but okay.
We're on the cusp of a great achievement.
Yeah?
As always, it is the young who must bear the burden of building the future. Old shoulders are frail, old minds stubborn. Whatever lies in our future, those who make it will mark their names in history. And mine will be written large for all to see.
Okay, John
And I
Hancock.
would write yours next to it, my dear cousin. Pray, come visit me at the mines once operations are underway, and I shall.
Dragan, are you quite all right?
Someone killed him.
Worry not, Frederica. I'm
Someone
just
poisoned
a
him.
bit tipsy. Perhaps I should just
Imagine. Imagine if someone just like drugged him and he actually did die. I mean, I prefer this, obviously, but like that would have like
Lord Dragan has turned in for the night.
I think so.
Quite the
I think so.
passionate fellow, isn't he?
He's
Especially
never
when
been one
drunk.
to hide his ambition, ever since
Ah.
we were little.
Ah.
Neither does he hide his disapproval of my brother and trueborn siblings.
Feelings which you share?
I grant it would be satisfying to see the sneers of those who look down on me wiped from their faces. But I also agree with Lord Simone that we must set our gazes to the future.
The
Though
future.
I know not yet how
Huzzah.
I might best serve in this new age, I would do what I can.
We are of the same mind in that regard, my lady. Let us ease the weight of each other's burdens.
Yeah, us together can carry this yoke
Call me Frederica.
better.
We are to be husband and wife after all.
Of course, my
Call me lover.
Frederica. Pray call me Serenoa as well. We should carry your cousin to his chambers. Will you help me, Frederica?
Certainly, Serenoa. Let us take care not to wake him, lest he resume his prattle.
We wouldn't want that. Oh, they're falling in love. Oh. Cool. Benedict, I don't
Benedict.
care.
Hmm.
Oh,
I
we got the
thought
king.
I
Never
might
mind.
find you
I care.
here.
Is it the king's
My lord.
wife, the queen? I assume.
Did you tell her that Serenoa would soon be taking over as lord of our house?
I assume it is.
Forgive
I assume
me,
it's the
my
queen.
lord. I did not think to.
Save your apologies, Benedict. Doubtless she was overjoyed to hear it from you. Destra
Yeah.
always did trust you above all her advisors.
That's how
As do
this
I.
works.
For 30 years, you have served my house better than I ever could have asked for.
You honor me, my lord.
My lord, I suspect this will be the last night I will hear those.
Shot in the chest. Oh, no. Come
My
on.
lord, I will call for a healer at once.
Do not bother, Benedict. It will avail me not. You know as well as I how my heart now fails me.
My lord.
And so
Okay.
I entrust Serenoa to you.
He
For
better
our
not
house.
just die.
Pray heed this old man's final order.
Will do.
Certainly. I will live to serve your son until I breathe my last.
Did
Cool.
you hear that, Destra? Our boy is in good hands. My old dear friend, long have we stood together.
I will not let you down, my lord.
Okay, at least the king didn't die. Honestly, if they had him die right there, I would have been pretty salty sad. Sad with the salts. All right, so we have... What? I can't see the first word. Gathers the members of a house Wolfwort to announce his abdiction. Oh, it's Simon. Is there anything else? No, just this. All right, well, we'll do that next time. I hope you guys liked the episode. You did. I keep watching more. There's a playlist. Cool. Jesus loves you. Keep on scrubbing.